Those days. I remember those days.
Hello, Vinyl community. This is Tommy, and welcome to another musical adventure. Today's adventure is really going to be a little bit of an adventure because yesterday I was out thrift shopping and I bought a box. It's a record box. It's a 45 box specifically. Now I bought it because I want the box, but there's some weight to it and I don't know what's in here. It's an old box. Some of you guys probably know I don't collect a whole lot of 45s, so it's not really of interest to me of what's in here. There could be some gems in here. There could be just some garbage in here. I don't know. I bought it because what few 45s I have, I want to put in a little nice carrying box just because. And like I said, you 45 guys out there, you're probably looking at it going, well, that's a blah, 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 blah from da-da-da. Comment down below. I mean, let me know. I don't know anything about it. I just know it was really cheap. And so whatever records are in here is going to be a bit of a treasure. So we're going to go on a treasure adventure and open this box of 45s, and we're going to see what is inside together. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I was going to say if you haven't commented, I did already tell you to comment. But if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. Subscribe. I appreciate everyone that comes along. I try to do a video at least once a week. I've been trying that this year, and this week I'm a little late, but I assure you there will be videos every week. So without further ado, let's open the 45 box. Okay, so there is an address on here. I'm not going to give the name or the address, but it is Stamford, Connecticut. And this is an Ampfile platter pack. It's a cardboard case, nothing much to it. There is a list here. I don't know if this list is accurate because if you look in the case here, there are numbers. So let's see. It looks like it goes from 1 to 75, and there are records in here. And so we're going to pull them out. Look, right here is a little stack right here in the first slot. And it looks like there's 3 here. Can't really decide on the shape. This is, I'm going to be careful because it looks like there's labels on here. The Dell Vikings. This is a white label promo for the Dell Vikings. And it is Flat Tire and How Could You. So there's that. And I'm not showing both sides because, like I said, there's a sticker on here with the address. ABC Paramount, another white label promo. This is the Cowboys and Indians. How? And on the other side is Say Partner. Don't know this record. Here is Lalo Guerrero. So I don't know if this is going to be an indication of where we're going with this, but we're going to see. A Columbia label, Joe Stafford. I'm going to try to go pretty quickly through this. And you guys, if you see something on here, comment. Another Joe Stafford record, Make Love to Me. And Adios Amigo. Like I said, not really familiar with these records. I know some of you are probably going, what? Frankie Laine. I know Frankie Laine and Joe Stafford. This is also a Columbia label. That's Good, That's Bad. In the Cool, Cool, Cool of the Evening. And we may, just for the sake of just having, that looks like it's pretty rough shape. This is a Decca 45. This is Gordon Jenkins. Another Decca, Russ Morgan. And I'm just going to show these kind of quickly just because I don't want to take all the time here. The Coral label. So I'm thinking this is a collection from the late 50s, early 60s is my guess. Looking at the records that are in here and what's on file. This is my first time seeing it. Bing Crosby on the Decca label. And like I said, I'm just pulling them out of the box here. This is another coral label, Pearl Bailey. There you go. Like I said, I'm not a big 45 collector. Joe Stafford, someone was a big Joe Stafford fan. I love those old Columbia labels, though. And like I said, I'm not really sure about the shape of these guys. Here is, and I'm only showing one side. That one's got a big mark down the middle. RCA Victor. This is Hugh Winterhalter and his orchestra. It's a two-sided single. Joan Weber, more Columbia. These things are cool. Polydor. This is a German record. German Polydor record. That might be interesting. I might clean that up and take it out for a spin. I mean, there are some influences. Oh, here's a nice cardboard. This is a Columbia Records. Columbia Dateline August. Various artists. It's kind of cool. Set that there. Dot Records. Big fan of the Dot label. Gale Storm. Phillips label. This is cool. This is Bill Justice on the Phillips label. That'd be Sam Phillips. Phillips International. And Sam C. Phillips International. Bill Justice, the Midnight Man, and Raunchy is on the other side. I'm covering up the address and the name of who this belonged to. Here's an old Columbia label. Teacher's Pet. Doris Day and A Very Precious Love. So there you go. I know this label. Little Richard. This is Hey, 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 and Good Golly, Miss Molly. Nice. I'm just kind of, like I said, trying to cover the address up. Paramount label, Danny and the Juniors. Rock and Roll Is Here to Stay. That's a classic. Very cool. So, yeah, I'm thinking late 50s. The Chipmunks. Chipmunk song on the Liberty label. How cool is that? Side B is the music of David Seville. Here's another picture sleeve. Tony Martin's World of Romance. This is on RCA Victor. Let me flip that over just right for you guys. Here's another. The Dick Hyman Trio. The Three Penny Opera. Anyway. I'm sure this is this is very cool. All right, I like this. This is very cool. Spike Jones. Spike Jones presents for the kiddies the Nutcracker Suite with apologies to Tchaikovsky. So yeah. It's got a record store back here. So I don't know. I thought maybe you guys would be interested in seeing this. Here's a little gatefold Capitol label Rumbas. Free dance lesson certificate. It's a little double set here. All right. Learn to dance with Capitol Records. I mean, these are things I would never, ever, ever pay attention to. Not in a million years. Here's a Glenn Miller RCA label. Here's another RCA. This is Hugo again. I'm not familiar with Hugo. Apologies to fans of Hugo. Here's a big fold-out set right here. 29 strings in some. Armengol and his orchestra. There's 3 records in here. Magic Record, The New Tornadoes. Philadelphia, USA, the Carlton label. Not familiar with that one. Like I said, my 45 guys. This is Roulette, the Playmates. That's kind of a cool label. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. There's some good stuff. I've heard some of this stuff. Here's another German Polydor. I don't know. My German fans can interpret that one for me. Here's another one of these German on the Polydor label. I'm not even going to try to butcher the language. And I realize I'm probably showing you guys the B-side because like I said, there's an address on every one of these. So more Glenn Miller. So Glenn Miller, Joe Stafford. There are some empty ones in here, so I don't want you guys to think. Pat Suzuki. right there on the Vic label. Yeah, the Whiff and Poof song. It's always interesting. Boots Brown, Juicy, and Cerveza. Here's a promo record on Capitol, the Andrews Sisters. And it is Torero. It's on both sides, actually. Same song. Andrews Sisters and Renato Carcassonne. So there you have it. Sophia Loren on the Columbia label. Sophia Loren. Bing Bang Bong from the movie Houseboat. And the love song from Houseboat. It's pretty cool. Another Decca. Tommy Dorsey. I'm trying to go through these pretty quickly. Oh, this is cool. This is the Battle of New Orleans, Johnny Horton. And it actually has the picture sleeve. So that's pretty cool. It's got a date on it, 59. That's very cool. The picture sleeve. The old Columbia. I like that. All right. It's a cool one. Red Light, Green Light, the Coney Island Kids. I love it. On the Josie label. Here's a chest, the Moonglows. In Love and Starlight. And like I said, just showing the one side because I'm trying to cover the information up. Oh, this is on both sides. This is the Coney Island Kids again. I'm going to show it at a distance because they stuck it on both sides. I'm wondering if I can get these stickers off. The Aladdin label. Not familiar with that label. My Heart is Mended, Charles Brown. Charles Brown, yeah. Trees. Okay. Cool. VIP label. Russ Miller. Wait for Me, My Love. I Sit in My Window. Another Vic label. Teddy Randazzo. Be My Kitten, Little Chicken. Some of these I'll probably play just for the fun of it. More Liberty. Duke Mitchell. When I Grow Too Old to Dream. I'll say this thing's a complete bust because the records in here are, this is Miracle Margarine's record of the week. This is the All-American Boy by Bill Parsons and Rubber Dolly by Bill Parsons. I love that sticker on there. That's great. Some of these may not even be playable. Oh, this is cool. Rosemary Clooney. Let me cover up the label there. They stuck their sticker on it. What is a baby? Meet Rosemary Clooney. Kind of related to another actor. Can't remember his name. Dot label. This is Wink Martindale. Deck of cards. Here's a Columbia. Another Art Linkletter. Harmony. It's a cool label. What is this? RCA. Camden. Tommy Dorsey. It's kind of fun just to see these old labels. Another Camden. This is another Guy Lombardo. Here's a sleeve on this one. Frank Sinatra. It's a purple Capitol label. And it is, I'm just making sure, Old MacDonald. And You'll Always Be the One I Love. And there's no address on this one, so I can show both sides. It's got the sticker on it, Caldor, 67 cents. The list price was 98 cents. It's actually in really nice shape for a Capitol single in the sleeve there. We're winding it up, guys. Hope I haven't bored you too much. Very cool. Chuck Berry on the chest label. Sweet Little 16 and backed with Reelin' and Rockin'. That's pretty cool. Old chest label. There's some gems in here. And like I said, some of these are empty. So I'm flipping through the last few. We're getting to the end. Oh, here's a little stack. Kind of toward the back. This looks interesting. I'm going to set them up here on the top. The Crystals. He's a Rebel. Backed with I Love You, Eddie. Very cool on the Phyllis Records label. We all know that to be Phil Spector. Puddin' and Tane asked me again. This does not have the address on it, so I can show both sides of this. Feels so good. The Alley Cats. Here's one from Scepter Records. The Shirelles. Foolish Little Girl, backed with Not for All the Money in the World. Very cool. And here's a picture sleeve. Loving this one. On the Scepter label. The Shirelles. Don't say goodnight and mean goodbye. I didn't mean to hurt you. Very cool to see these picture sleeves. Yeah. There's the label. Got to be careful not to show the address. I love seeing the picture sleeve. We're getting to the end, guys. Cap label. A little bit from everything. Brian Hyland. And there is the record. The itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. Frank Sinatra, another Sinatra, a purple capital. All my tomorrows and high hopes. It's in a sleeve. Gift recording. Not sure what this is. Oh, I don't know what this is. It's a little mail order thing. And it is a little, oh, this is very cool. Little cardboard disc. I will not be ripping up my turntable, my needle on this thing. But it's kind of cool. What is a Boy by Alan Beck. Cardboard label. And here's one. Music to Shave By. This is very cool. It's like a little cutout record, cardboard record. I don't have any of these in my collection. Extra Play Golden Record, Happy Talk. That. We're winding this thing down because it looks like we're at the end. And here is a cool one. Let me cover this up a little bit. Huckleberry Hound. It's a golden record. So, very nice. Show you that label. Just because I've shown you all the other ones. And that is it. I have this empty sleeve in here. Everything else appears to be emptied out. So, there's a little piece of something in there. I'm sure it was part of something at some point. So yeah, that's it. That's all the records that were in there. I now have a box full of dividers. Very cool. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time, but thought it'd be fun to show you what was in the mystery box. Let me cover this address up. There you go. And now empty. It's a nice story. Oh wait, there's one that was missing. It was hiding from me. The Mills Brothers on the dot label. Very dirty. Very filthy. Like I said, I may clean some of these up depending on the condition and give them a spin because there are some cool stuff. It's cool to have the Phil Spector 45s, the Chuck Berry and the Little Richard. Very cool. You know, for not being a 45 guy, it's kind of cool to see those. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.